introducing your first competitor.
LJ wants another shot. Looking for a better reaction.
If you ask, you receive.
Conveniently, it came out exactly when the song hit the words Beautiful Life, but nevertheless, LJ CLEARY tonight getting to face Danny Briggs in really what many people would consider a fantasy match of talents out of the UK. We're getting to host it here in CCW. I'm stoked, guys. I'm telling you right now.
Look, right now it's time for fun and singing and dancing, but as soon as Danny Briggs comes out here, it's going to be time for a fight. And LJ has got to be prepared for this because Danny Briggs takes no prisoners.
Well said, Frank, and that is the truth, but realistically, I think LJ, indeed, on a roll here when it comes to not just CCW, but one half of the Fight Factory Pro Wrestling Irish Tag Team Champions when Rich Swan over in Ireland has been making, you name the place in the country and internationally. LJ's been there, but of course now calling CCW his home as well. Guy is on a roll.
Don't mind me, I'm just hip thrusting, gyrating my hips a little bit.
I love me some Ace of Base too.
I would love to see Fonzie dance. Come on, Fonzie, dance.
Okay, Daddy. I'm gonna wait till Charlie comes out tonight.
There you go.
I'm holding you to that.
Is it okay to call LJ Mr. International?
Oh, 100%. I think that's a good name for LJ.
Okay, Daddy.
Heard LJ talking a lot about you, Fonz, and how much he respects you.
Yeah, I met him earlier. I like the kid.
Fonzie likes anyone who will put him over, let's be honest.
This is true.
That's well deserved. Listen to the crowd.
And now, introducing his opponent.
The London bad boy. Here he is, Daddy, right in front of a CCW, a subtracting sports independents from all over the world, Daddy.
The strong style hooligan for the last couple years here has called CCW his home, and especially at a time when he needed a home the most. We've seen the best and the worst of Danny Briggs. Right now, of course, crowd favorite, as you can see, and LJ keeps teasing like he's going to try to jump Danny Briggs. But really, LJ's here in a great mood. This is a match that LJ honestly asked for, and Danny was all about too. They really said, look, we respect each other, we got a mutual respect, we want to know who's better in the ring.
Honestly, the most surprising thing maybe on this entire Conquer Kissimmee show is the fact that Danny Briggs can actually grow hair. I thought he wasn't bald by choice, but in fact he was bald by choice for so many years.
It was definitely a stylistic choice.
And now he's got kind of like an Ivan Drago kind of deal, even though he's not Russian, he's British. But
When you're a seasoned veteran like that, you can have your hair any way you want, Daddy. Look at your hair, Dr.
Who's going to walk up
I
to
mean,
the...
Frank the Clown, you got great hair tonight.
Who would
did
walk...
he just mistake me for Dr. Eric Christopher?
I think he was just giving you some additional credentials. He figured you needed
Well,
a PhD.
I'll be a doctor, you know.
You love acronyms, so you call yourself FTC, he's
Yes.
thinking PhD. All these things go together.
There's a lot of acronyms here. You are BAD.
Respect here before the matchup between LJ CLEARY as well as the strong style hooligan Danny Briggs. And I am say the least. This is the match I've been looking forward to the most when I saw this card announced. To have the pleasure to be able to call a matchup between these two great athletes here, as they are not only getting things going, but you can see already LJ going after the wrist. And here's the thing with Danny Briggs. Danny isn't the kind of guy who's going to go for the world of sport style, if you will, but Danny can do it. He has no problem going that route if we got to go catch his catch can.
Frank the Clown would like to see, LJ Cleary comes out and he has so much fun. And again, the entrance is fantastic. I can't deny that. But he's a great in-ring competitor, but I would like to see a mean streak come out of him here. If there's ever a time to have a mean streak and maybe bend the rules and maybe kind of get a little dirty, a little grimy, it would be against Danny Briggs, would it not?
I think you have to be a little hardcore to get in there with Danny Briggs.
Hey, there was a time to have to win a matchup by any means necessary. I could see it. I just don't think that's who LJ is. I think LJ is the kind of guy, I mean, he says he's living his beautiful life. 26 years old, been all over the world, been wrestling for 12 years, literally trained at the place that Finn Balor created. Hell, he's gotten shout-outs. He's been there ringside in WWE. Not that you know anything about WWE, Frank.
Wait a second. Rewind just one moment. He's 26.
Yep.
Yet he's been in the ring for 12 years.
Yeah, you can train really young and start wrestling really young over in the UK. It's from Ireland.
Is that legal?
Yeah, we let people wrestle.
I'll have a
14
word
over
with the authorities. That sounds very well connected out in Ireland. Yes. They will love FTC in Ireland.
You can see right there Danny Briggs putting a little bit of showboating of his own right now, saying, all right, I'll play your game. And here's the thing. As stated, there is the respect. However, I think it's just a matter of time for either athlete. Somebody's going to poke somebody the wrong way, and this is going to get ugly.
I just can't believe Danny Briggs has hair.
That could be it.
Oh! It's like he's taking Frank the Clown's advice.
Well, I think it was more he's trying to kind of bow up a little bit, and that was not a good idea. There's a concept, whether you want to call it poking the bear. Wait a minute, did LJ just pretend he got punched?
No! I think he heard Frank the Clown. He heard.
Did you talk to this guy
He
before the
heard
match?
me. He had to play a little dirty. Look at this. He's taking advantage now. I like this.
Elaine Rosario, our lead official, now sees the handful of hair, and she's there getting in between. And again, LJ's acting like he got hit. What the hell's going on, Fonz?
He's using that psychology, and it seems to be working. He's got the ref chewing out Danny.
I have never seen LJ act like this before.
I don't think it's the first time that ref has shoot out Danny. But anywho, look at.
And right now you're seeing the handful of hair again. Lane Rosario getting in between, and Lane watched it in action.
Going to the well too many times.
Yeah. How dumb do you got to be? You turn your head, you wait until Danny's like 5 feet from you, and you try it again. And now he's selling it like it happened, and I think Lane's sick of that crap. Right hand. The official's giving a little attitude. Why not a right hand?
I think I saw one of LJ's pearly whites go into like the fourth row there.
Does have pretty teeth. They might not be there anymore. From Dublin, Ireland. We've talked about LJ before. Already mentioned Fight Factory Pro Wrestling. Used to be NWA Ireland, set up by Finn Balor. Youngest ever Irish junior heavyweight champion. Had a great tour of pro wrestling, Noah. And of course, he's been here in the United States wrestling pretty much everywhere. But guess what? You don't want to end up outside of the ring with a pissed off Danny Briggs. You can't prepare for a head into the post.
No, it's the last place really anybody on earth would want to be is outside. On the streets, outside the ring, in an alleyway, wherever it may be with Danny Briggs.
I've said it many times, man from East London used to walking out of the pub and just continuing the fight, starts the fight in the pub, fights in the streets. Fonz, ooh! I was going to say, Fonz, you could totally imagine Danny Briggs out there causing trouble. Probably would have hung out pretty well in Philadelphia back in the day, huh?
Oh, he would have fit right in.
And where is LJ going? Is he getting cocky, cleaning the hair up there?
He's got a great head of hair, let's be honest. Let's talk about it.
But this is not the LJ I'm used to. Guys, I am actually in complete and utter shock here. I came in thinking we were going to see LJ and Danny have a wrestling classic, and instead you got LJ going for shortcuts. And is that enough? Oh.
All that matters in this sport are wins and losses. Winners get paid more. Winners become bigger stars, more opportunities. by any means necessary. You can pander to the moronic fans all you want, but realistically, at the end of the day, they're not going to do anything for you. They'll turn their backs on you as quickly as they can. So LJ might be smarting up here and realizing that the only person to rely on is himself.
Able to get out of, or at least attempt to get out of that sunset flip, but trying to punch down. Danny Briggs had gotten out of the way. Now you're seeing some speed, the unexpected speed of Danny Briggs. LJ now also punching the top turnbuckle. It's not such a beautiful life right now here, guys.
No, it's a quite painful life for LJ, especially so right there.
Running chop. That's one way to get some hamburger meat for her chest. A pop-up powerbomb. We've seen that from Danny before. Could it be it? Briggs is looking great right now. I love the muscle he's put on, the size. When he was an NXT Tag Team Champion, I think that Danny Briggs had himself artificially too small. I think it's like when you're in a lesser class. I'm going to say this is the most respectful way, maybe get myself canceled for ever working anywhere else. But the Black and Gold days was a much smaller roster on NXT. Danny Briggs is a guy that's more of a bigger roster kind of guy, and he was having to put himself down to that smaller size. Pinfall. 2 count only. Guys more LJ size. And that's not meant to be an insult. Some of the best wrestlers in the world were part of when Black and Gold was at its best. But I think if Danny Briggs was this size, Danny Briggs would have been a singles champion. That was straight. Not an NXT tag team champion.
I'll be letting Gabe Sapolsky know you just said that. Thank you very much. I'm going to tell him everything you just said. That NXT, it's no good. The Black and Gold are small. Okay?
Thanks. Hey, Gabe, how you doing? Nevertheless, right now we got LJ looking for what he calls his line tamer, the beautiful life tamer, tossed off by Martin. Wasn't meant to be an insult to anybody there, by the way.
I'm going to chop up that clip and make it sound like an insult.
Oh, sure will be. Kick to the gut, caught by Danny Briggs. LJ rolls through. Well done. Is the victory roll going to be enough? But no. And Martin, for a guy 21 years pro in the prime of his life, but having to show that he has the speed still at this size, and now mounting into the pin and getting the win! And I'm going to tell you right now, that was my point. Danny Burch in NXT might not have been able to pull that off, but instead, still with the agility, maybe 40, 50 more pounds, Danny Briggs was able to get a pin on LJ Cleary, looking great, looking like the star that he is. And man, I still love you, LJ, but what the hell is that attitude here tonight in this match?
A moment of truth here. Is there still respect between the two?
There is. I think LJ was getting a little cute with things, trying to bring things out in a way that, I'll be honest, I don't think Danny was expecting any of this either, let's be honest. Danny definitely saw an LJ that was not expected, and these two killed it here tonight.
This is disturbing, honestly.
Oh, there you go. Danny grew the hair in so that he could do the LJ Cleary Pretty Boy dance. I really don't know what that's called. But bottom line, LJ Cleary still continues looking great here in CCW. Can't wait to see more LJ Cleary in the future. And a big win for Danny Briggs. You got to think Danny Briggs looking for singles gold here in CCW. Only a matter of time before it happens.